not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes.
The what?
All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the boxes.
Okay.
Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about.
Stop everything you're doing, because this might be the craziest twist in the Diddy saga you'll hear all day. A leaked prison phone call has surfaced, and it's loaded with hush-hush codes, alleged hidden tapes, and celebrities who've suddenly gone radio silent. If you thought Diddy's story couldn't get any wilder, buckle up. This is about to be a ride you won't forget. So let's dive straight into the details. According to this alleged phone call, Diddy is speaking from jail, and it sounds like he's instructing his son on how to handle some very sensitive information. The big head scratcher is that they seem to be talking in code. For example, he keeps mentioning pizza boxes and plastic. On the surface, that might seem random, but many people believe it's actually code for physical items, like documents, hard drives, or even USB sticks. Things that might hold damaging evidence. Why would Diddy talk like this? Well, we all know prison calls are recorded. If you blurt out your secrets, there's a risk they get played back in court. So he's presumably using these code words to tell his son which materials need to be, let's say, disposed of before they fall into the wrong hands. And that's where the infamous rumored freak-off tapes might come into play. You've probably heard the chatter about explicit recordings supposedly being used for leverage or blackmail. Now, the call references a new Netflix movie, and some fans think that's yet another code for these alleged tapes. The idea is that they could be quietly shopped around to keep people silent, or at least to warn them not to cross Diddy. One of the biggest shockers is how everyone in Diddy's orbit is acting right now. Friends, collaborators, and even his famous acquaintances. People like Jay-Z, Rihanna, Beyonce, and Kevin Hart are completely silent. Zero public statements, no tweets, no interviews addressing the situation. And that raises eyebrows. Is it because they're trying to distance themselves from a scandal, or is there something more going on? Some folks are convinced Diddy has serious dirt on these celebrities, which might be why they're staying out of the fray. At the same time, lawsuits against Diddy are reportedly piling up. But in this leaked call, he sounds bizarrely calm about it all. He's basically saying, "I've got nothing in my name. Good luck suing me." People who've been following this saga for years recall Mace saying something similar. That Diddy is known for not keeping direct ownership of assets, making it tricky to come after him financially. If that's true, how will these lawsuits play out? Meanwhile, there's more family drama, with Diddy apparently going off about another son, Justin, and unpaid car bills. It sounds like the stress of everything is bringing family tensions to the surface. But the real firestorm is around these rumored tapes. Aside from the so-called Netflix movie, there's also talk of an alleged hookup recording featuring Bad Bunny and another rumored audio clip of Diddy with Meek Mill. None of that has been confirmed, but the speculation alone is fueling a media frenzy. Everyone wants to know, are these tapes even real? Who holds them? And if they exist, what would it take to keep them locked away? It's like a high-stakes Hollywood thriller with Diddy at the center. He's caught between lawsuits, swirling rumors, and possible blackmail material, yet somehow he still projects total confidence. He even mentioned that he'll have the last laugh once all is said and done. That's a bold statement, especially when you've got the entire internet dissecting your every move. So what do we make of all this? Well, we have to remember that a lot of this is based on rumors and allegations. The phone call leak is real enough, but its contents and intentions are definitely open to interpretation. The references to pizza boxes or plastic, or calling a possible blackmail tape a Netflix movie, might be entirely different from what people assume. But it does raise the question, if there's nothing to hide, why talk in code at all? And then there's the silence from the celebrities who used to orbit him so closely. Is it loyalty? Fear? Or maybe they just don't want their names dragged into something messy and complicated? The absence of any public defense or condemnation makes the situation even more mysterious. With all this drama unfolding, there's another layer of conspiracy. Diddy's critics believe he's used secrets and recorded evidence on people for leverage throughout his career. His supporters, on the other hand, say these claims are overblown or baseless. But with each new rumor, the fire gets stoked again and the questions pile up. It also begs a bigger question. How much of this is orchestrated? Some fans suspect it's all a massive distraction from more serious allegations. Others think it could be a strategic move to keep Diddy relevant, even if it's in a negative light. Either way, the story keeps evolving. So, is Diddy hiding something big? Or is the internet simply connecting dots that don't belong together? Only time will tell. But for now, we have an alleged prison phone call filled with codes, rumored freak-off tapes, celebrities keeping quiet, and a mountain of lawsuits that Diddy seems to shrug off. It's one of the wildest tales in recent memory, and I have a feeling we're nowhere near the final chapter. Thanks for hanging with me through this wild breakdown. If more details or leaks come up, you'll definitely want to stay tuned, because who knows what twist could drop next. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments what you think is really going on. Is this a grand conspiracy, or is it all just speculation gone viral? Share your thoughts, and I'll catch you in the next one.